The entire crypto market just experienced a flash crash, and traders are wondering what caused this to happen. Meanwhile, we were doing a video explaining a hidden catalyst that propelled Kaspa to the upside on June 1st, as well as a lot of other cryptocurrencies. Once you realize what this explanation is, this may cast some light onto what created this flash crash to happen in the first place. This is next level fundamental research that you can't find anywhere else on social media. There are 0 crypto content creators who have correctly found out what the bullish catalyst was that caused the market to jump to the upside. The closest answer that we got was, well, the Bitcoin ETFs got billions of dollars thrown into them in the beginning of June. That must be what created this market surge. In fact, those billions of dollars into the ETF are merely an aftermath from what this true catalyst is. And we find it using the 24-point checklist. In fact, step 12 is go over the FOMC calendar and their statements. Now, I know what you're thinking. The FOMC meeting isn't until June 12th, and it's there. They'll give an update on their quarterly report. The last one that they released was on May 1st, where the Fed anticipated they'll do 3 rate cuts in 2024. Something to watch out for as Powell approaches the podium. In the scenario where he holds the line and they're still planning on doing 3 rate cuts, this will be monstrously bullish. Even 2 will have things looking optimistically. More important, as we translate the document released on May 1st, we can find this catalyst hidden within the wording for those of us who have knowledge on how the monetary system works, where it reads, beginning in June, the committee will slow the pace of decline of its security holdings by reducing the monthly redemption cap on Treasury securities from 60 billion to 25 billion. Bonds are a financial instrument that the Fed uses to help control inflation. When inflation's out of control, the Fed will start buying up loads of bonds. Once they get everything under control, they'll start liquidating that position. And that's exactly what the FOMC planned to do all the way back on May 1st. And they actually dated it beginning of June, aka June 1st. As they release a new statement on June 12th, we'll be breaking it down in detail inside the VIP group, looking for other hidden catalysts that we can have our eyes on. Everybody's wondering, is Kaspa going to push up even higher after the June 12th FOMC meeting? In order to correlate this answer, we're going to need to bring 2 factors in. The first one is the rule of 3. This has shadows from Elliott wave theory incorporated into it. When you're getting to a massive resistance line, it's going to take 3 to 5 attempts on average to break through that resistance. Right now, Kaspa's making its 3rd pass at this massive resistance line. Now, I know what you guys are thinking. What's the big deal with this colored y-axis? To show you, we'll do a flashback to the September 2023 FOMC meeting, where we're actually looking at the exact same charting setup, the exact colored Fibonacci pitch months before it catches the exact top from the November breakout, proving that this y-axis origin trendline Fibonacci pitch charting method is extremely powerful in predicting the candle's path. Even more profoundly than the colored y-axis levels, we have the x-axis resistance trend lines. Remember how we were partaking in the gravitational field during this entire downslope for the Kaspa price. Once we broke free from this massive downtrend, where did we stop? We had 6 days of resistance directly on the next x-axis Fibonacci pitch. It breaks up from there, and where does it run to? Where does it go? Directly to the next x-axis Fibonacci line. Prove this charting system is hands down, particularly when you combined it with classic pattern statistics, the most accurate, groundbreaking charting system that's available online today. And there's a very noteworthy apex that's forming on the 26th of June. just a week or so after this FOMC meeting, where we can see the end of the road for both the y-axis and the x-axis trend line. And in this scenario where the candle crosses this exact apex, in my opinion, it will completely skyrocket. As we're finishing up this video, the market does a flash crash, and look at what happens exactly on the Kaspa chart. The candle flies right down to, guess where? The next y-axis support zone, where it bounces off of and then makes almost a full recovery. Once again, just showing the strength of this technical analysis system. And I've been utilizing it for 400 days ago. That's a screenshot of the first double up in cold storage on Kaspa. Just a few days ago, that bag, $1.5 million, was worth around $300,000, even though we started with less than 25 grand, showing how technical analysis can save your life. These are the tools that I've been utilizing and we're going to use going into the FOMC meeting. We're going to outline a lot of trading plans. Unlike a lot of other groups who kind of shoot from the hip with callouts, we're going to be breaking down potential charting setups on a variety of different cryptocurrencies. Here's a flashback inside the VIP group when we were breaking down the Kaspa leverage trade coming out of this last x-axis downtrend. We had realized from prior breakouts this gravitational field concept was very important, and had highlighted escaping the gravitational field would take place around 12.25 cents. There was another resistance line marking the neck of this head and shoulders right at 13.3. So those were two back-to-back resistance trend lines. Once the candle got on top of, cued entering into a 5x leverage trade. I waited for the second resistance at 13.3, entered into my trade, and then foolishly set a stop loss right at my purchase price and was completely wicked out of the trade. Now, looking at the Kaspa chart, we can clearly see once we broke out of this next x-axis trend line right at 13.8, we were held back just momentarily in between the blue and the red zone right at 15 cents. Once we started clearing above that, I entered into a 7x leverage trade, this time with absolutely no stop loss, realizing the bullish momentum would carry us all the way to this next x-axis trend line right around 18 cents. And this time, when we got a giant wick down, I didn't lose the leverage trade. This is still open and in the profit right now. So by writing everything down, going over these fine details, we're looking for setups in the future that aren't even on the charts right now. The tools and the playbook that we're using took me years of trial and error of writing everything down, keeping detailed notes to put together, and it's my pleasure to share these with you guys. Of course, keep in mind, at 60 cents, we're YouTube's first Kaspa millionaire, and I'm very proud to be able to share with you guys all the knowledge that I've learned over the years that's helped me earn this very important spot within the Kaspa community. Thanks for checking out this video, guys. We'll catch you on the next one.